to a Pi Day live stream of Dots and Lines. 314-123. We're here to talk about anime, manga, comics, everything in between. This is a live stream, so it's way more loose. Introduce yourself, fellas.
One, I thought you was about to rhyme that, and I was about to say, all right, pop off. It's your boy, me, Connell, your friendly neighborhood Renaissance man. I do all the things with all the stuff.
Hello, friend. It's Mr. Sniffles, Digger Des. His name is Desmond.
I'm Grayson Red, still recovering from this cold, and I promised these guys I'd get them out in like no later than 15. That's probably going to be a lie. It's going to be 20. Let's get started with the conversation that I wish we had during the recording. The Higuruma fight versus the Arthur Dragon fight. Someone in here, not named me or me Connell, had a problem with me saying that it was more hyped than the AVD fight.
Yeah. So as I was editing the Arthur and Dragon, that's check that out. Give that some love. But I noticed Justin said, unfortunately it came out the same week as the Higuruma fight, and then I saw myself react in split seconds and then just let it go. And then when I went to the chat, I was like, hey, did y'all really think that it was a better fight? And I could see this in choreography and all that other stuff. But yeah, that's what we're here to talk about on Pi Day. Figure out Pi, Fire Force. It all makes sense. Dots and Lines is literally from a Lupe Fiasco song about Pi.
Yeah. That's facts.
So,
You gonna go band for band, Desmond? You go band for band.
Guess so,
point for point if you want.
I like. We could do that because they're both, solely dedicated to that one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we started off with the Arthur and Dragon. It starts off with the deaf narration, which is meta contextual because deaf is, the instant to despair and the Soul Eater thing, blah, blah, blah. And then, they meet up. It's different than it is in the manga. So, all of this is with a caveat here of, how they chose to adapt it. For the sake of conversation and time, we're not going to get into us wishing it was 2 episodes. I'm okay with it being the one. So
I wish it was more episodes. I'm not gonna lie. I wish it was more episodes.
For sure. But I don't want to get in that category of us and be like, all right, well, like if we did, maybe we would have been like, too much added, because what we did get added felt perfect. It didn't feel like forced or anything. Like they didn't have to do the deaf narration. It just added more to the story.
Yeah, 2 things. One, do you know the one thing Dragon couldn't beat besides Arthur?
I'm very curious what that is.
Male pattern baldness.
Ooh, baldness?
Male pattern baldness. Yeah, that boy's hair was flowing and then that boy's
full headed. Yeah.
Boy was walking around with George Jefferson at the end.
Yeah, like what happened? But either way, like so the fight. Sorry. The fight was cool, right? I like the Arthur and Dragon fight. Contextually, it did a lot for Fire Force and for the story because Dragon was a big bad, right? Dragon was a boss battle. However, the Higuruma fight, right? That John, not only was the animation like godly, but also like the way it gave an expansion on the powers, right? Because that's the first time we've ever seen somebody use a domain the way that he's used it. So flippantly, like he started to fight with up in the pole. He was like free run fighting demons. He started to fight at 10, and then it stayed there. So I think with that, it made that's one reason why I liked it more, and just the overall cinematicness of like the color palette. Because colors have been a large theme in JJK, at least this season of JJK. It's very, very, very cinematic. Everything is like an anime movie, right? So just having that color palette along with the fight choreography and the expansion on the power system too.
And I want to say this, it was the first time that someone glazed a character without Gojo being like, except for him though. This sword came through. This sword came through and they said, people that are hit by this will die without exception. And, you know, as a manga reader, you expect to read, except for Satoru Gojo, of course. And nope, flip page, nigga, you die if you get hit.
Everybody gets it.
It was, listen, Digga, I understand why anyone would be like, I liked the Arthur fight more, particularly someone if you think it's better, for sure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to take my bias out of this. I could not escape Higuruma for the moment I saw that dusty, tired nigga pull his head back and basically weep in a chair about what's going on with his life. I've seen him left, right, and center. And then on top of that, even though he's probably the most overworked and unhappy person I've seen in anime in a long time, he also had a crazy fight where they expanded upon his powers even more than they did in the manga. So they're showing him extra love with, fight choreography and animation. What we saw with Arthur was great, but it's kind of what I expected to see. It didn't exceed my expectations.
Yeah. Also, I've made that face before. At work.
We all have. We all have.
We all had that mace. And man, for one, you said the Dragon is a boss battle for sure. Higuruma is nowhere near as of the boss as Dragon is. So we can agree to that, correct?
100%. No, you're right. 100%. 100%.
Oh, hold on.
We know who the boss is.
Yeah, I'm not saying he is the same caliber of boss as Dragon.
Okay.
But let's also acknowledge
Dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna say because Dragon on that list is like number 4 or 5.
Of what? Of boss battles?
The bosses of Fire Forces. Yeah, the bosses of Fire Forces.
It's just a crazy power scale for Fire Force. So I mean, I would put him at a 3-ish. 3, definitely not 4 or 5.
Sho,
maybe even 2.
The Evangelist.
Nah, he's definitely over
Shinra.
And Sho and Shinra are about to be. Anyway, before we, he's definitely over a boss with Higuruma for sure.
Real quick, I want to shout out Zoe. He's in the live chat. Zoe.
Shout out to Zoe. Dub Zoe.
Oh yeah, so I got to put the link. But nah, and this is definitely an expansion on the power. Like, so because even Dragon said it in the power, like, oh, you got to grasp the Badola. Like the world is literally burning from the outer space, and he's on the moon, or he's outside with the star ring. He could breathe out of space, and then it gets him the spirit bomb thing, like where all their hopes and powers go in him. And he literally cleaved the world from outer space. You're talking about an executioner sword, cool, but like.
Let me ask you a question. What's the power system of Fire Force?
Pyrokinetics.
Come on, bro. Yes, come on. You do it. Come on. If we want to do that, and we know how, bro.
I think exactly
that's a fact.
You knew exactly what I was about to say. You knew exactly what I was about to say.
Pyrokinetics.
At the end of the day, though, if we're gonna do that, then we know for the longest time when JJK was first coming out, people couldn't even comprehend what was going on. Everyone was so confused. Like, what's cursed energy? What's this?
That's because niggas don't read.
Yeah, for sure. But like, as a person, we all know that it was a little bit more confusing and a lot more vague than what it eventually became. All right, let's not do that.
Yeah,
let's be fair.
But I do think that like,
Phil's a dick
because Adola is here and the Cataclysm is here. Like the fact that the delusion, because when Vulcan and you gave him this ring, you know what I'm saying, it's just a ring. Like Arthur is the one applying the buffs.
I also wouldn't say it's delusion. It's imagination, right? Because when it comes to Fire Force, at least with the second Great Cataclysm, everything that happened is based off people's perception and their imagination of what they think that thing is, which is why the doppelgangers look the way that they look, and they are their people's perception of them. And like when Shinra killed Raffles, everybody started to instantly feel despair, which then made the cataclysm happen even faster. So it's like it feeds off of people's imagination and the way that they think and the way that they feel. And I just think Arthur's imagination, because at what point does it not become delusion and it just becomes practical? If the entire world is centered around delusion and imagination, then your delusion is no longer delusion, it's just reality now.
You know what? That's fair. That doesn't change the fact that, like, I mean, unfortunately, people just had more love for the Higuruma fight. It's not me. It's not just me. It's just people as
I
a
don't
whole.
see that though. Like, and then again,
Okay.
that's different places because
Because you're
I'm not on Twitter. I've
delusional.
been banned, but every time I go on I have been quite a few times actually. But nah, like, different places do matter for sure. Like on YouTube, from what I've seen, on the pod and outside the pod, is more response for the dragon on YouTube, Instagram, and Threads. I've seen only on the Higuruma on my end of it stops the week after.
Your algorithm is tailored towards the things that you like. You don't watch JJK.
What
so
you mean? I'm running the pod thing. I'm running like I see it on the pod.
Yeah.
Now to be objective though, like you have more of an interest in Fire Force than you do with JJK. You're much more likely to see a cool Fire Force edit than a JJK edit just because you watch JJK less, and that's fine. As a person that watches them both equally, I just see more Higuruma. I can't escape that tired ass.
I've seen way more Higuruma stuff, but it's not to say I haven't seen the Dragon and Fire Force stuff. But I think also Fire Force is suffering from pacing. They're speed running to the end.
Yeah, they are.
Because they're out of episodes. Whereas JJK, every episode has time to breathe. Whereas Fire Force doesn't have that. Which is like it's not a detriment to Fire Force because the fights are still goated. Fire Force still has some of the best fights I've ever seen in anime.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. We love that Arthur fight. I think it's so good.
Yeah,
it's just that other fights are more talked about right now.
But this is the part where we use as a clip to put a poll because I mean
that's fine. I would love that.
Versus fight. I don't even. You can't even. I mean, like what they did in the episodes. What y'all saying? Like all the other, elements.
Fight. The Fate fight was better than both of them Johns. To be honest,
that's ufotable. I'm never going to. I'm never. I'm gonna agree. Ufotable is always top 2, and usually it's not 2.
Usually
it's not 2. Because that Fate fight was nasty.
All right. I told you guys we're going to be 15 minutes and we're already at 12. So let's get to the next thing.
R.I.P. Gil. So Samurai Champloo is getting a live Netflix adaptation.
We are
by the same company that made the One Piece adaptation, right?
Is that the same company? I said we're at Active War. Yeah. I don't know if that's the same company. Is it? I guess so. Yeah. One Piece produces Tomorrow Studios to adapt Samurai Champloo with creator. Not gonna say that Watanabe.
Not at all.
Yeah. So I have a strong generational level hate for live action anime adaptations.
Most of them have been bad.
They're never
grew up in Dragon Ball Evolution, so
yeah, I've known like 2 ones that I'm like, all right, this is okay. But the One Piece adaptation has been very faithful to the story and with better pacing. But that's because Oda is like, I'm not letting y'all fuck this up. I refuse to let y'all mess this up.
He's very involved.
Yeah.
He's very involved.
However, with them, we'll see if we get that same type of look. Because Samurai Champloo is a simple story. But if they did what they did with Cowboy Bebop, I will scream. I don't know if you watched the live action Cowboy Bebop, but it was
good and goddamn well I didn't.
It was an abomination. Like it's like you know
Didn't
that
even attempt.
Do you know why pugs like we made their faces smaller, right? You know that we did that as humans.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. That's what they did to the Cowboy Bebop series. They was like, hey, we got this thing that's great and everybody loves. Let's punch it in the face.
Okay. All right.
People love pugs though.
People do love pugs.
I love that for them. However, you ever seen a pug without the facial thing?
Bro, I get it.
Got like the snout.
I trust me. I understand. I comprehend. I get it.
Right.
I get it.
Okay.
Well, this live action in theory is pretty simple to make. You actually don't need a lot of effects. There's not a lot of spacefarer travel. It's just swordsmanship and people walking around the countryside. So, I mean, if they just do the bare minimum, it might be solid.
And the soundtrack, if they mess up the soundtrack.
From what I heard, the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack for the live action was still good. It's just that the live action wasn't.
Yeah, but
Everything but the acting.
Samurai Champloo. Yeah, but everything else about it. But Samurai Champloo has a very specific soundboard of like the lo-fi hip hop aesthetic by Nujabes. Yeah, like that is the sound of it. And
real quick, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. R.I.P. the boy. But if they change the sound of it to fit a more modern and a more mainstream appeal, that's going to kill the series.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm tired of them too, though. Just animate shit. We already get enough live action with the MCU shit. I would wish and much rather. Seriously, I would wish and much rather that, like, after, let's say, the end of the Spider-Verse thing, that, like, they just completely go all in with animated things and make it like an animated DC MCU. I would be 100% for that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. We're not gonna stop getting this stuff because it makes money. It just makes money. If a live action does well, it makes money. It just brings it's easy money. Even if it doesn't, sometimes it makes money. Yeah. Here's what it is.
Aquaman made a bunch of money.
The first Aquaman made $1 billion. Never forget.
Is it a good movie? No, not at all.
It's fun. I don't know if it's good.
I wouldn't even say fun.
I was gonna say,
it's an evil world we live in.
Fun is a now.
Leave my boy Curry alone, man.
We're gonna get to the last topic soon. But I wanted to do a box opening on the pod.
Take the panties off.
First, for the guys in the know right now, Bandai is having their World Championships, and which means the Gundam Championships are going to be airing for the first time. Woo! To celebrate, I'm going to open this Gundam Assemble box with some special cards, and one special card in particular. You get 1 of 5. I pray that I get the Nyan because that's my girl, Heil Zeon.
Crazy work.
She joins Zeon at the end. It's canon. It's canon, bro.
All my homies new types.
All my niggas who fights. Nigga, Heil Zeon. Yeah.
You think anybody gets that? I know somebody out there gets that. Right?
One person actually got that reference on the video.
Crazy.
And I responded with all my niggas new types. Here's the actual assembly kits, which I won't put together because I'm not going to keep you guys that long.
That's dope that they incorporated the models and cards.
Yeah, what Gundam is that? Is the model kit?
So we've got the G-Quux, the G-Fred, and the Red Gundam.
That's pretty cool.
Like actually from G-Quux, like because I remember the Red Gundam and G-Quux is a little different.
The Red comics. Shout out to Char.
Shout out to Char. One of the original new types. Yeah.
I might rewatch that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I love G-Quux.
Was it 12 episodes? It was 12.
It's only 12 episodes. Yeah, they need to have a season 2. Here comes G-Quux. These are all special arts, by the way. These are alt arts.
Oh God.
2 of each. We got Red Gundam, which is actually a good card. I'm gonna put this.
He's having to put it in my deck.
Yeah, seriously, I need that in my deck. I'm sitting on a Barbatos model kit and another one I forgot. Yeah, so build them joints up. This is G-Fred. I love G-Fred. The character who pilots it, Nyan, that's my girl. I hope I get her. Blood Gundam is crazy. Mav Tactics, which is another really good card.
I can't even do
it. It makes the tokens that we get.
Blood Gundam is crazy.
And I'm really interested in these. This is the first time that the Gundam card game has ever done alternate tokens. They're all shiny and shit and foiled and have textures. Like,
I'm really going in.
They are. Red Gundam. Ooh. I'm getting hard. A little bit. And then the G-Fred, which is another token you get. All right, guys. After this is going to be the EX resource.
Like scenes from the actual show too, though.
Yeah, they look pretty similar to actual fights. Okay. Hopefully I get the card I want. This is EX resource.
Oh God, baby.
Oh, they're stuck to each other. Hold on.
Oh no, you beat on yourself.
Shut up. It's in a pack.
Your hand is sticky. That's what it is.
I was so excited I forgot it comes in a pack. All right.
Go ahead, take the panties off.
I am. You kidding me? All right. I'm not looking.
Real slow.
All right.
Make direct eye contact with the camera.
1, 2. Woo! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go!
Nuke the field, baby.
Is that Nan?
We got
Yes!
clips of her.
Hey.
Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all G-Quicks people, y'all know what clip I'm
All
talking
my
about.
niggas, new types, nigga. How's he on? Let's go!
Bro, I still remember that death scene. That was like what, episode 10 or something?
Yep, episode 10. She caught more bodies than anyone else in the series.
More than most Gundam series, actually.
Yeah, actually, literally.
Yeah.
Zoe said we should have a tourney ready Gundam deck by
Which
next
maybe
month.
let's get it, man. We gonna have all the TCG, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
what's up? We
gonna
could
load
get
it up.
one. We get a game anytime. I got my deck over there.
Facts.
Yeah,
All right,
I
you guys want
don't
to
play
go?
Gundam yet, but I will.
But you will eventually. Zoe was over
Yeah.
my house the other time playing. Zoe, we're gonna get to it soon. Should I even open this? Because I've had you guys here for like 20 minutes already.
That's good, man. We got the 9. We good, man.
Yeah, we got the 9. We got the 9. We got
All right.
Just record yourself opening the other one. So if you get the other one,
You fucking think I won't? You shitting me? Let's.
With hand sanitizer on deck, please.
You guys don't know how excited I am. That's the one that I wanted. I was a 20% chance of getting that.
It's okay. I heard it. I heard the
Woo-wee. All right.
keyboard sticky now.
All right, guys. We got to talk about Teen Titans. You don't know about this, Phil. So who do you see all the way to the right?
Oh, that's my boy Jason Todd.
It sure enough is.
Oh, with the Doc
is-
Martens with the red laces?
He will be leading a new Teen Titans team written by Kyle Higgins.
Oh,
Should
they
I
just
radiate Maxiverse?
so they're a gang now. So they're just gonna run down on people and beat the shit out of them.
Oh, well, let's let's talk about. This is
Who
good.
is dude on the far left?
Well, on the far left, that is Mr. Terrific's son.
Oh, he
Yes.
can fly.
Yes, he is
Yes.
an autistic genius who is also a crime fighter.
Oh, he gotta be
Oh
autistic.
my God! So we have Arthur with the car Friday now.
I'm not. It says literally in his in the special where he's introduced that he's autistic. That's
Yeah,
Is
I
he
love
like
it.
math on glass or is he like trains?
math on glass, 100%.
Gotcha. Okay.
Shout out to all my
Oh,
spectrum.
Shout out to Naruto and I see Naruto over there. Naruto.
I see
and
Naruto.
Middle, in the dead middle, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's the GOAT. So let me read you the thing that they gave to us about the information about the run. Kyle Higgins posted to his newsletter last week. Some pretty exciting news dropped at Comics Pro, which is a convention where they tell you about books coming out to the retailers. My Power Rangers partner and Shift co-creator Danielle De Nicolo and I are reuniting and teaming up with Radiant Black co-creator Marcelo Costa to bring you a brand new Teen Titans series as part of the DC Next Level wave.
Oh, it is next level. Nice.
Yeah.
I can't say much more about it right now. Chill. But you'll be hearing quite a bit more from Danielle and me about the series in the coming months. It's a big, bold swing, and being a teenager in the DCU in 2026, the challenges of building community and connection is a very broken world. Oh, and Red Hood's in it, like a lot. So this isn't just for like bullshit.
Yeah.
He's like the den mother, essentially.
Yeah. Because if they're all teenagers,
Who let him watch children? Of all the Bat people, who picked him?
I'm interested, man. Shout out to Kyle Higgins.
I am. Listen, even if the writing isn't good, the book is still going to look beautiful. I can tell just from the character designs.
I haven't read a Kyle Higgins book that's bad. I originally started reading him when he was writing Nightwing and New 52. He's the son. He's the dude that made Gray, Son of Gotham. That's him. Red Hood's leading a team, clearly. We also have Mr. Terrific's son, Jeffrey Holt, all the way on the left. Fair play. Arsenal and Cheshire's daughter. Yeah. Leanne Harper, Cheshire Cat. Lord Deathman's protege, Flatline.
What the fuck?
It's fun fact. That's Damien's girlfriend.
That's what I'm saying. She was in the Lazarus event, right? Lazarus Island.
Yeah, she was. She also premiered in his book like 2 years ago. And two new characters. One Marvel comic.
Naruto and Tokyo Avengers, dude. That's just who they are.
Yo.
They haven't released the names of them, but yes, those are the two you're referring to.
I bet you his power is like a fox spirit.
Well, I see a lightning bolt on him, so I'm assuming he's doing something with lightning.
Did you know that Boruto means boat?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact.
Boruto got isekai in the DC? What? You said Boruto got isekai?
I'm cool with that. I like the manga right now.
Yo, let's go.
Kyle Higgins has been doing such incredible work with the Massiverse. I'm like 2 issues behind from being all the way caught up. This first off, what he did with the Catalyst War was insane, and then bring it back to a smaller scale and having Marshall, which is the main character, Radiant Black, have to deal with his mom becoming like a conspiracy theorist and everyone around him hating their lives because everything's been destroyed. Gee, can't relate to that whatsoever, right? It really brings home the fact that like, millennials still have a story to tell. You don't have to just be super young. You don't have to be a fucking boomer old head to have trauma and horror stories to tell like a current audience. Like the shit resonated with me when he was sitting down with his mom and all of a sudden out of nowhere, she became basically like a fucking QAnon conspirator. And listen, I love my mother, but as a young man who has a Jamaican paranoid mother, the shit that I hear her believe boggles my mind.
Gotcha.
So I get it. Gotcha.
What's wait? Is this Dan Mars art? Is this what you were referring to? So we still have a surprise then.
Yes. Next level. That next wave after the first 3 issues we're getting by the end of the month is going to be great. But we didn't talk about the fact that, you know, the New History of DC Universe, the Dakota incident got a second printing within 7 days.
Let's go.
Are you about to announce the static is back? Like for real.
I'm just telling you that Dan Mora drew a static variant and he is DC's top artist. I'm just trying to read the tea leaves here.
This is a cover. This is a cover.
This is a cover. It's a variant cover. They use him to promote the biggest shit.
Yeah. He's the new age goat. Dan Mora is that nigga.
He's that boy.
Shout out to Dan Mora.
This art is crazy. I'm getting this cover.
Yeah. Not a junk hard. And honestly, out of all the milestone characters, Static is the most recognizable.
We're gonna make Gambit nigga a thing though.
Gambit
nigga is great. Yes, Amistad. Oh my god. Beacon is Gambit nigga. Very, very excited to see him get covered in more stories.
I do want to see Icon pop up more because I want to see the dynamic of Icon
in
the DCU. Huh?
No, Icon. Oh, Icon's basically their Superman.
Yeah,
who is the sun? Superman.
The sun?
Rocket?
That's Beacon.
There we go. Oh, wait. No,
Beacon is Rocket's son. Beacon is Rocket's son. Yeah. No, I'm excited to see. I'm just saying they don't pull out Dan Mora for nothing.
Yeah. Hey.
If I want to promote everyone, if you see it in stores, if you see that second wave, buy it. Make it undeniable. I really want some of these milestone characters to get ongoing books again. Please.
Static 1. To bring it the static. Once we get Static 1, we in there. I'm gonna say by August.
Come on.
It's a good time period too.
It's a good time, bro. Boy, DC's going fucking crazy. Marvel, I know they have something cooking, but God, I'm just enjoying all this.
Do they though?
I'm sure they do. I mean, I got
the last thing they had cooking was Age of Revelations, and
well,
it's all that turned out.
We'll have another conversation about what they should have cooking. I have faith in Chip Zdarsky. He said he's going to have things connected. He said he's going to have shit similar. Yeah, he said he's going to have shit similar to the Bendis era, actually, which I know you love.
Believe that. I don't believe that. All
right, well, that's
I
what
don't believe that. I do not believe that. Don't lie in my face and tell me it's raining when you're pissing. What are you doing?
Whether you believe it or not, we're going to have to table it for another day. Shout out to y'all. 30 minutes. I got you out in that time. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to the other watcher who was watching. I wish I could have got your name. Please enjoy this episode. Please enjoy the episode that we're going to have edited for tomorrow.
And vote on the poll.
And vote on the poll.
Arthur.
Vote on the poll. All right, y'all. Okay, bye.